Welcome, beautiful souls. I'm so grateful you have joined us today on this journey of life. Have you ever felt like something was missing in your life, even though everything seemed to be going well? Maybe you've achieved some success, but you still feel unfulfilled or disconnected. What if I told you the missing piece isn't more success or external achievements, but something deeper, your self-worth? Today, we're talking about why self-worth is the key to unlocking a life you truly love. First, let's define what self-worth really means. Self-worth is not about what you do, what you have, or what others think of you. It's about recognizing that you are valuable just for being you. No matter your circumstances, mistakes, or imperfections, your worth isn't conditional. It's an inherent part of who you are. Too often we tie our worth to external achievements like getting a promotion, owning a house, or having the perfect relationship. But here's the truth. Your value is intrinsic and doesn't change based on what you accomplish or how others perceive you. When you understand this, you begin to shift your focus inward, developing a resilient foundation that external events can't shake. Self-worth means believing in your right to exist, thrive, and be happy regardless of whether others validate you. It is the foundation upon which confidence, resilience, and self-respect are built. When you recognize your intrinsic worth, you don't need constant approval or validation from others because you are grounded in who you are. When your self-worth is low, it's like wearing a pair of tinted glasses that distort everything around you. You might doubt your abilities and hold yourself back from opportunities. Settle for relationships or situations that don't honor you or bring out the best in you. Struggle with self-criticism and constantly comparing yourself to others. Feeling unworthy of success, happiness, or love, even when those things are within reach. Engage in self-sabotage by avoiding growth or intentionally undermining your efforts. Feeling disconnected from your dreams, passions, believing they are beyond your reach. This mindset not only keeps you stuck, but it also robs you of the joy, confidence, and peace that comes with knowing your true value. Low self-worth keeps you playing small, even when life has so much more to offer. It can lead to a cycle of fear, hesitation, and missed opportunities, all because you don't believe you're deserving of something better. In addition, low self-worth can affect your mental, physical health. Constant self-doubt and negative self-talk increases stress, anxiety, and even depression. Over time, this erodes your ability to enjoy life and build meaningful connections. The connection between self-worth and your life. So why is self-worth the key to living a life you love? Because when you deeply believe in your own value, everything in life starts to shift. And here's how. Number one, you make empowered decisions. When you recognize your worth, you stop settling for less than you deserve. You start making choices that align with your values and desires. You don't tolerate unhealthy situations because you know you deserve better. Number two, you create healthier relationships. You'll attract people who treat you with respect and love because you set boundaries and value yourself. When you know your worth, you stop accepting toxic behaviors or people who drain you. Number three, you pursue your goals with confidence. With strong self-worth, you'll take action even in the face of fear because you know you're worthy of success. Your belief in yourself fuels your ability to push through challenges and setbacks. Number four, you cultivate inner peace. Instead of seeking validation from others, you find contentment within yourself. You no longer hinge your happiness on what others think or do. Number five, you bounce back from setbacks. When challenges come, your self-worth keeps you grounded, reminding you that failure doesn't define you. Obstacles as opportunities to learn rather than proof that you're inadequate. Number six, you express yourself authentically. When you value yourself, you feel free to be who you really are. You no longer feel the need to fit into societal molds or pretend to be someone you're not. Number seven, you live with purpose and intention. Knowing your worth helps you prioritize what truly matters to you. You begin to live a life aligned with your passions and your purpose rather than chasing after superficial goals. Now that we know why self-worth is so important, let's talk about how to build and nurture it. Here are some practical and powerful steps to strengthen your self-worth. Step one, practice self-compassion. Self-worth starts with self-compassion, speaking to yourself the way you would speak to a friend who's struggling. Instead of criticizing yourself for mistakes, say, It's okay. I'm learning and growing. The more you show yourself kindness, the more you start to believe in your value. Self-compassion isn't about ignoring your flaws. It's about acknowledging them with kindness and patience. A helpful exercise for self-compassion is to write a letter to yourself from the perspective of someone who loves you unconditionally. What would you say to comfort and encourage you? Read this letter whenever the self-doubt starts to creep in. Step 2, set boundaries. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect. When you protect your time, energy, and emotional well-being, you're telling yourself that you matter. Boundaries help you maintain the balance and avoid burnout. Whether it's saying no to things that drain you or distancing yourself from negative influences, boundaries reinforce your worth. Remember, boundaries are not about controlling others, but about deciding what you are and aren't willing to tolerate. Practical ways to set boundaries include declining invitations or requests that don't align with your goals, communicating your needs clearly to others, prioritizing self-care even if others don't understand, limiting exposure to people who are constantly critical or disrespectful. Step 3, celebrate your wins. Too often we wait to reach a huge goal before we celebrate, but every step, no matter how small, is worth recognizing. Celebrating your wins, even the little ones, helps you internalize your worth and reinforces your progress. Here's some ways that you can celebrate the small wins. Simply pausing and acknowledging your achievements. Keeping a journal of all your wins. Creating a ritual that honors you. Having a candlelight dinner at home. Doing the happy dance. Adding a note or a sticker, a token to a vision board or a jar for each win that you achieve. When you feel discouraged, revisit these reminders of your progress. For bigger milestones, consider a meaningful reward, something that makes your future easier or brighter. But always remember to stay within your means. And if you're active on social media, maybe sharing your successes with others so they can celebrate with you. But sometimes you got to keep that stuff to yourself too. Step 4, challenge negative beliefs. Sometimes low self-worth is rooted in negative beliefs you've picked up over the years. Maybe you were told you weren't good enough or smart enough. Challenge these beliefs by asking yourself, is this belief true? Where did it come from? What evidence do I have that contradicts this belief? Replace negative self-talk with affirmations like, I'm enough, I'm worthy of love and success, and I deserve happiness. The more you repeat these affirmations, the more your mind begins to adopt them. When you strengthen your self-worth, your entire life changes. You stop seeking external validation because you already know you're worthy. You stop waiting for permission to live the life you dream of and just do it. Yes, this might mean outgrowing some relationships or habits, but that's a natural part of growth. Most likely, you'll be a happier person in the end. Here's an exercise for you. Imagine waking up tomorrow feeling fully confident in your worth, knowing you are enough just as you are. How would you show up in your life? What would you do differently? Let that vision guide you with your daily choices. Your self-worth challenge. Here's my challenge for you. Over the next week, write down 3 things you love about yourself, whether it's a skill, a quality, or the way you show up in the world. Look at the list every day. Practice gratitude for who you are, not just what you do or you have. Here's today's 3 questions for helping discover your self-worth deeper. Question number 1. In what areas of your life are you seeking validation from others, and how might this be holding you back from recognizing your intrinsic worth? Question number 2. If you fully believed you were worthy just as you are, what decisions, relationships, or opportunities would you embrace or release? Question number 3, what negative beliefs about yourself are you holding on to, and what would your life look like if you replace those beliefs with self-affirming truths? Remember, you are valuable, worthy, and enough just as you are. Want to help a girl out today? Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a reminder of their worth. Until next time, choose to make today the best day yet and embrace a life you love living. In the comments below, tell us your biggest takeaway from today's video.